Hey guys, welcome back. So now here we are in cash general topic. Okay. So in cash general, generally, in previous session, what we have done, guys, in previous session, I have just explained, so I've given some theoretical explanations, and practically, we have done, we started the configuration part, right? But the configuration means how many GL accounts are going to be created. So these many GL accounts are going to be created, right? Bank GL, petty cash, cash purchase, cash sales. So bank GL was already created. Cash purchase and cash sales also we have created, guys. Now petty cash GL is required to be set up here. Now the question is how many petty cash GL is going to be created, right? So it depends upon clients. How many GL can be created, guys? This is not at all our decision. But generally what happens? Look at here. So the next step is set up cash journal account. Okay. How many cash journal accounts are going to be set up? What is this cash journal account, guys? It's a kind of cash journal code. Cash journal code. Okay. What is the logic behind this cash journal code, guys? That also I'll let you know. Now let's suppose. So say for example, if let's suppose Tata Motor, right? So they want to see the report, how the reports are going to be. They want to see okay, for how they have bifurcated the things. Like let's suppose they're having 4 plants. Okay. For every plants, there'll be a plant office will be there, right? So I'll tell you guys now whatever the expenses or small cash related, most likely expenses only are there, guys. In terms of revenue, it's very nominal, right? Expenses only. That is why people says in common talk or in normal talk, people says cash, petty cash expenses, right? So because mostly expenses are taking place. Now, so let's suppose this Chennai plant office, Pune plant office, Bangalore plant office, and there is one more, this Anand is a place which is located in Gujarat, right? There also there was a plant. Now, so generally for these all plant, they're having offices and all the expenses are going to be booked over there, right? So if they want, if they want to see, okay, petty cash, that is also like small expenditures, right? Cash expenses. So how much for this office wise, if they want to see, like this Chennai plant office, Pune plant office, then what to do, guys? Whenever, so how client is going to view the reports individually for this one? Then they are going to view the reports. We have to set up 5 different cash journal account. In the sense, 5 different cash journal code. Cash journal is nothing but petty cash account, you can say. Okay. So what is the logic behind this, guys? I'll tell you. Now let's suppose stationary expenses. Okay. Stationary expenses, like let's suppose 500 has taken place. So the question is for which company code? TM33. Right? But again, in TM33, in the sense in Tata Motor, this is for corporate office or Chennai plant office, Bangalore plant office, Pune plant office, which one? Right? So TMPN, let's suppose it means this is for Bangalore. Again, we are having let's suppose 800 expenses. Okay. This is for Chennai. Company code will be this one. This is for Chennai. So when you have to see the report, guys, report we are going to see against this combinations. Company code with cash general code. So if you, this is the, of course, the company code in every office wise, like if you have to see the report, right? Company code is only one. So TM33. But if you select TMBN code, it means this is for Bangalore. Then whatever the expenses has taken place for Bangalore, that is going to be visible, right? So that also I'll show you practically, don't worry. Okay. So we have to create this different cash journal code. Okay, and based on that, what is happening, guys? The transactions are going to be posted separately for every offices, right? And based on that, what is happening? It is quite easy to see the reports. Now, the question is, so how many GL accounts supposed to be set up? Now, look at here. So, 5 offices are there. 5 different cash general code can be created. But if you talk about GL account, even we can manage with a single GL account also, and we can use 5 GL account also. Okay, it depends upon client. If they says no, I need separate GL account, it's okay. We are going to set up the separate GL account. You let us know the name of nomenclature of the GL. In the sense, all the details. You let us know. We are going to set up and we'll do the configurations, right? Okay. If this says that okay, we are okay with the single GL, we'll create a single GL, right? And how the assignments are going to happen, that I'll show you. I'll let you know. So let's suppose if the client is saying that 5 GL amount, then if you talk about my previous organization, they said like no, we need 5 GL amount so that we can like we can reconcile GL wise also. Okay. In the sense like let's suppose whatever the GL balances are there, that must be tally with the cash general and all, right? Generally, for cash general, reconciliation process is not there, guys. Bank and other things it is there, but still, in let's suppose exceptional cases. So client said that we need for every offices, I need a separate GL. Okay. Now, so Momita is saying even the bank real account also. So in which context you're asking this question? I couldn't understand. See, if you talk about reconciliation, then bank GL reconciliation will be there, and there will be a separate lesson on this. That is a very unique topic, which come later. Okay. I'll tell you guys, if you talk about this reconciliation, bank GL reconciliation, there are multiple things to understand. Right? You watch any video on YouTube and all, everywhere only configurations and all. Right? And behind every configurations, lots of logics are hidden, guys, but I'm saying like there is no explanations. Don't worry. I'll explain that things in details. But again, when the time comes, before that, as I said, like multiple topics are yet to discuss. So we are in cash general, guys. Okay. Separate GL for bank. Now, bank GL we have already created. And of course, later on, like other topic also will come into picture, right? So for bank also, we have to set up certain GL account, guys. But again, once I start the bank reconciliation, there I'll explain the logic. Right now, single bank GL is okay. Okay. If you have multiple bank accounts like ICICI, Axis Bank, for every bank we can create single one GL account, in the sense for every bank one GL account. See, look at here. That is why I've specified on GL account HDFC GL account, right? If you see, so HDFC, ICICI, Axis Bank, HSBC, ANZ, in the sense Australia, New Zealand, or whatever, national, international, whatever the banks are there. Okay, I think it is gone. So bank, for every bank account, separate GL account. Right? Like, so now, so we have, so now let's suppose client is saying that 5 GL accounts are supposed to be created. Petty cash is nothing but your asset, because amount is going to be there in petty cash, right? Okay, so petty cash is your asset, and that is going to be created here. Let's copy this one, and I'll create GL number 1001. This is chart, petty cash account for corporate office. petty cash account, guys? Corporate office. Okay, I'll just give you a dot. Okay, you can give here office, and remaining all the things will be as it is, guys. Okay, and here post automatically. And then copy the same and make it 1002. So how many are there, guys? We are having like Pune, Chennai, Bangalore. So you make it Pune, just save it, and then copy and make it 3 for Chennai, right? Chennai, just save it. I'm just typing in shortcut, guys, in the sense like Bangalore, Bangalore. Just save it, and then we are having another folder. There is a location called San. San location. So these are the petty cash deal which we have created, right? Now what next, guys? So whenever the petty cash related, like cash general related transactions are going to be posted, right? So the question is, these transactions belongs to which office? Corporate office, plant office, in the sense Chennai plant, Pune plant. Okay, so company code will be only one, but this plant, whatever these plant offices are there, for these we have to create 5 different cash journal code. Okay, we are not going to set up the plant code, guys. Plant code is having a different logic, and that I'll explain during a topic called FIMM integration. I mean to say P2P process mapping. There. Right now, simply for these all 5 offices, we have to create 5 different cash journal code, so that while posting the transaction, user is going to select the respective cash journal code and will post the transaction, and it will be quite easy for us to see the report then. So come back and here, so set up cash journal code here. Okay, better to make it cash journal code itself. Okay, and just I think I'm able to edit. Anyway, no, it's just so here. Let me open one more stream. So we have to set up now here FBCJ0, right? Okay, now simply click on new entry. Okay, or else even you can copy also. Copy anyone and give your company code TM33 and cash general code. Let's suppose TM, then Pune, PN I'm going to make it. Okay. And what is the petty cash account for Pune we have created, guys? Look at here. Or else here I'm going to make it like first of all corporate office. So TM corporate office place I'm going to make it TMCL. Okay, and what is the petty cash GL? 1001 per corporate office, your currency. We are going to specify here document type, guys. Document type just specify SA for normal transactions, and even customer vendor related transaction also can be posted, guys. Generally, very minimum what is the transactions will be there. Let's suppose existing customer is there, existing vendor is there, right? So if those people, from those people, if any transaction is taking place on cash basis and all, then even that also can be posted with the help of cash journal itself. So those document type, customer related transactions, vendor related transactions, right? So we are going to specify document type KZ and DZ, right? Just do one thing, press enter, nothing else apart from this. Okay, and now you just copy and make the same for other cash journal code also, like this is a corporate office, right? What next? Then move next. So I'll make it TM TN. And what is the GL account for Pune, guys? It's 1002. So just make it here 1002 and press enter. There are a few more things I have to explain, guys, but not now. I have to explain certain scenario. So then I'll come back on the configurations once again. Right now, we have to do the required configuration so that we can perform our testing. And then what exclusive, guys, that also I'll explain here. Now, so Pune, right? Then Chennai, make it like CH. And what is the petty cash GL account we have created for Chennai? That is 1003. So that you have to assign here 1003, press enter, and again copy TM33, registered Bangalore, then you make it BN, right? BN, and make it GL account 4 because for Bangalore we have created GL account 4, and copy, and this is for SAN and knowledge. So you make it SN, and here GL account 5 we have created. Okay, so now look at here, guys. What we have done, we have set up 5 different cash journal code. Okay, and against every code, whatever the respective petty cash account is there, that is assigned. Now, what is the next, guys? What next? Next one is when you post a cash journal related transaction, then what happened, guys? There also certain transaction numbers are getting created, in the sense getting generated. So where these transaction numbers are coming, guys, coming from, so that is also coming from, we have to define a number range for cash journal, and these numbers are coming from this transaction. Just do slash and VC just C1. See the transaction. If you talk about yeah,
question.
Yeah, question.
So just now we configure, right? Is this like document type, right? Is my understanding correct?
Yeah, document type, that is AKZ, DZ, yeah, document type itself was there.
Okay. So for the document type, we have to separately maintain the number ranges, or we just need to maintain only one number?
No. That also I'll explain, guys, not worry, because I know that there will be some configurations. So that document type, let's suppose right now, forget about KZ and DZ, right? SA document type always going to be triggered, guys. Okay. Because of course, like SAP has given these options, we are going to give, right? But in real practical, what kind of transactions are taking place? All the transactions people are going to post in the form of JB itself by using cash journal. So SA document type is going to be triggered, right? And so in GL account, a different number will be generated, but at cash journal, if you see the cash journal report, I'm talking about GL report is different, cash journal report is different. So if you see the cash journal report, there also certain document number is getting generated. That document number is getting generated from here. I think practically if I show you guys, then you'll be having better understanding. So don't worry, even that also I'll answer you. Okay, because I know that you guys will be having confusions. So, okay, let's suppose here I'll give a number is 2000 to 2999. Okay, make it 0 on itself, no issues. Okay, and press enter. I've given 2000 to 2999. Save it, control this. Okay. Hardik is saying, I have missed the last cache general code configurations because of screen issue. No worries, dear, because that is why the recordings are happening, right? I'll tell you guys, that is what the difference between online classes and classroom training. If you are, let's suppose, half an hour late in classroom training, faculty is not going to explain those things once again for you. That is your mistake, right? But here, generally, if anything happens, it's no worry because the recordings are happening, and recording will be having problem only if the problem is there from my side. In that case, generally what is happening, guys, of course, I cancel the session, like let's suppose power cut issues or is like internet speed related issues are there. In that case, I know that recording is going to be spoiled, so I cancel the session and all, right? So from my side, if everything is fine, then recording will be quite smooth. Even if you guys missed 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes session, nothing to be worried about because recordings are happening. Now, so I have created a number range code. This number range. This number range, where it is going to be updated, guys, that is going to be updated on this number you can see at cash general report only. I'll show you guys practically. If we talk about transaction code, sequence wise, FBCJ C0, FBCJ C1, FBCJ C2, this is another. So here what happened? Set up cash journal transaction. Okay. Set up cash journal transactions. Now I'll tell you generally what happened here. So look at here, these are the accounting entry, right? Cash withdrawal, cash purchase, cash sales, cash deposit. In every transaction, petty cash GL account is there, guys. Look at here, petty cash GL account is there. So here petty cash is there in debit. In second transaction, petty cash is there in credit. Right? Again in third transaction, petty cash is there in debit, and fourth transaction, petty cash is there in credit. But petty cash GL is there in every transaction. Right? So this is the main GL. Now, whatever the next one is there, bank account, right? This is called offsetting GL. Okay, this is called offsetting GL. Don't be confused, guys. Here, let's suppose if I say like rent account debit, rent account debit 500, and bank account credit 500. So symbol will be like for one it is plus, and for another minus. Credit equals to minus. So plus minus is going to be nullified in the sense like if 0. Now, so this is rent account. And what is the offsetting GL of rent account, guys? Bank account here. And if you talk about bank account here, and what is the offsetting GL of bank account? Rent account is the offsetting. In this sense, vice versa, right? So petty cash GL is there, right? What is guys? Bank account, cash purchase, cash sales, right? So, and again bank account itself, right? So this offsetting GLs are going to be assigned here. The offsetting GLs are going to be assigned here. And even there are certain other logics also, guys. If you talk about cash general, this is called cash general business transaction. Okay. So there is a logic behind this. What logic is there, guys? That I'll explain in detail, but I'll explain in next session. So that's all in this session.